of the Kav means what it creates is the same essential quality. Radiation of the radiation means the essential quality is the same, but its perception isn't. Radiation of a radiation that comes, that is the source of creation of this physical world. It no longer has the recognition of its source, no longer recognizing that it's of the same quality of its source, or that there is even a source. The best that it can manifest within itself is a sense of purpose. And that's this physical world. That we can actually sense purpose intuitively in creation. Not our source, and not that we're of the same quality of the source that we're created from. Not that either. Continuing in this 20th letter, very challenging one, very difficult, Kabbalistic, mystical ideas. So we are speaking about the Ein Sof, the limitlessness of God, that is encompassing light, and it's revealed through the Kav, the inner light. And through a radiation of that Kav, that gives us a sense over here, not that we are of the same material of where we're coming from, and not worthy of the same quality, and not that we even recognize our source, but at best we can recognize a sense of purpose. That being said, when it radiates to create the physical of this world, which the physical of this world can be separated into 4 elements: fire, air, water, earth. Fire and air are much more ethereal, abstract, right? Water is much more, shall we say, physical, but yet it too, when you burn it with fire, becomes evaporated. The only thing that remains is earth, is the most physical of all things, and happens to be the lowest of all things, right? Air, fire, higher elements of creation in the physical sense, and water, well, in a sense, water is water is below the seashore, but that's another discussion. So earth, the lowest element. Now we had a concept that that the beginning is wedged in the culmination. So the beginning of God's original thought in creation, Adam Kadmon, it is actually reflected in the lowest level, which is earth. So here we have the power of the Creator, that is a power of the Ein Sof, the Kav, the ray of the Kav, and the 10 divine attributes, and particularly Malchus, that are infused within creation to create something from nothing. Where is that most revealed, most realized, this idea of something from nothing? Not in the spiritual, not, right? Because the spiritual realm, they sense their source. And you sense your source because you're linked to your source, cause and effect. In the physical, well, the element of fire and air are more spiritual forms of physicality, and water likewise, as opposed to earth. So earth is the lowest dimension. And in that earth, what do we see? The power to reproduce. You take a seed, put it into the earth, it decomposes, and it grows. And it doesn't grow just one time, but it grows constantly. So here we have in earth itself a reflection of what we call something from nothing. Now, it's not true nothingness, because you're starting with Mother Earth and the power of vegetation in Mother Earth, and you're starting with a seed that arouses the power of Mother Earth to take that seed and make it grow into a fruit-bearing tree, or into bushes, or into grass, or whatever the case may be. That where is that power coming from? That's the Ein Sof. Because as we explained, the power, it's only in the power of God, of the Ein Sof, that can create something from nothing. Right? No one, we can't do anything that's the antithesis of me. Because the most I can do is cause and effect. So I'm the cause, the effect will be something, like me. So, me, I can run the 4-minute mile in probably 8. Actually, I've been trying it for a long time, so I don't know. Right? So what's going to be the effect of me will be me as the cause. Right? I can only do that which is of me. I can't do the antithesis of me. To create a something from no thing, only God can do that. To create a finite being from an infinite being, only God can do that. That which is even the antithesis doesn't even recognize its source, because it's coming from no thing to something, from ex nihilo, something from nothing. Yesh mi'ayin. So that's a power that's invested in the Ein Sof of God Himself, that He further vests that in the Kav and into the divine attributes, and in particular in Malchus of Atzilus, as we've explained. And all that, pierces through the curtain that separates world of emanation, the world of creation, and is now here creating something from nothing. And where do we have a visible sample of it, that we can sense the presence of the Creator? Parenthetically, the Alter Rebbe was very much in favor of people being farmers, getting to their roots and dealing with, with the ground, because that's getting in tune with God Himself, who is the Creator of something from nothing, that's reflected in Mother Earth. Our sages say there's a mazel above that strikes the blade of grass and says, grow. We're saying, no, it's the power of the Ein Sof that's creating something from nothing. But our sages say that there is no blade of grass here that doesn't have an angel above that strikes it to make it grow. So Alter Rebbe says, well, that's exactly what it's doing. It's making it grow, but it's not making it be. From nothing. From the seed that decomposes. And now from it, something is growing. That is from the Ein Sof. That's right. The angel that is giving it the power to grow is only giving it to increase in its size, but not to be, to begin with. That power of vegetation is the power of the Ein Sof that's expressed in the element of earth. And again, why specifically in earth? Because Adam Kadmon, supernal man, right? A metaphor for the source of creation, culminates in the lowest level of Asiya, in this lowest level. The beginning is wedged in the culmination, as we learned. So that the Ein Sof, that by way of the Kav, and by way of the divine attributes, in the particular of Malchus, is indeed the source of creation, something from nothing. Questions, comments? As I said, not an easy expedition, journey over here. Davida, will the Kav grow stronger when Mashiach comes closer? I mean, it is what it is. Well, I mean, or maybe I shouldn't say that. You know, every year we started a new year, so every year is like a spiral. We're getting to a higher level, so whatever's being revealed is just more. So in a sense, yeah, I guess on a certain level you could say that. Yeah. Is man created from earth because it's the lowest element in the world? Yes. So man is created from earth, the lowest element, and breathed in, and blew into the neshama, the soul. So he's made from two elements, that which is from above, heavenly, part of God, and that which is part of this world, earthly, the lowest level, right? Which is earth itself. Yes, absolutely. So man is created from the lowest and the highest element. All right, I don't see any other questions, comments. Again, you're amazing that you're still here and listening to this very challenging. All right, folks, Tanya's going to start in a few minutes. I mean, not Tanya, Rambam. And our learning to be continued. I'm Rabbi Ronnie Fine, coming to you from my hometown, Montreal, Canada. Chabad Zurich Kadeshim, where it's a privilege and a pleasure to share with you the Tanya. God bless you all, and thank you for joining. Wonderful day.